Thank you. And just give me the access to the recording later. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. So when we read a question, we'll write down the points and see how to proceed with the question. So we need to find out the number of years required to accumulate a sum of 2500, which means that the future value which we require is 2500. Okay, now you are starting with an investment of 1000 rupees. So the present value is 1000 and the rate of interest is 10%. So basically you have been asked in the question the time period in which this 1000 will grow to 2500 at 10% per annum. So we use the basic formula future value is equal to present value 1 plus r raised to the power n. Okay. To locate n in this question, what we need to decide first is which table will we be seeing. You have a single sum which is growing. This means कि आपने टेबल देखना है कंपाउंड वैल्यू का, पर आपके पास सिंगल अमाउंट है. सो यू विल सी दी CVIF or CVF table, compound value factor table, because you get 2.5 is equal to 1.10 raised to the power n. So you need to solve this. You know that 10% is the rate of interest. I'll just check. I think I have the compound value factor table, so I'll display that to you. Under 10%, vertically we will have to find a time period where you get a value closest to 2.5. This is previous. Okay, so we are looking for a value that will be, this is the table here, closest to, I'll just rub this, 2.5. तो आप क्या करोगे, आप यहाँ से वर्टिकली मूव करना शुरू करोगे और वहां पर रुकोगे जहां पर आपके पास 2.5 की वैल्यू आती है. I'll just zoom in. So if you see 2.5 will be somewhere between these 2 years, 2.358 and 2.594. though it is closer to 2.594, तो हम इसको पूरा सॉल्व इंटरपोलेशन वगैरह यहाँ पर नहीं लगाएंगे. हम हॉरिजॉन्टली मूव करके देखेंगे कि कौन से टाइम पीरियड पे वैल्यू क्लोजेस्ट आ रही है 2.5 के. सो दैट कम्स टू 10 years. So at 10% per annum, 1000 grows to 2500 in a time period of n years. Is this clear? This is how you locate for the missing values. Let's take up one more question. You people try attempting this question. Okay, this one. In setting up an educational fund, a person agrees to make 5 annual payments. So the number of years is the number of payments which are being made. Equal payments are being made. So we are talking about annuity here. The first payment is to be made 12 years from now, and the college fund program wishes that upon making the last payment, the amount available should be 30,000. What should be the minimum rate of return on this fund? The future value that you are aiming at is 30,000. You need annuity amount of 5,000 for 5 years. The rate of interest is not known to us, but the number of installments are 5. So class, one thing in this question, even though the annuity is starting from 12 years from now, it will be a 5-year annuity. So which means we take n as 5. 12 नहीं लेंगे, 17 नहीं लेंगे, क्योंकि 5 ही इंस्टॉलमेंट हैं जो आपकी ग्रो करके 30,000 बनती हैं. तो इट डज नॉट मैटर whether the first payment is made today or 12 years from now. The time duration, the number of periods will be 5. So n will be 5, it won't be 12, it won't be 17. 12 plus 5 nahi karna. So 5,000 needs to grow, and since it is 5 equal installments, we are looking at the CVAF table. Rate of interest we don't know, n we know is 5, and this grows to 30,000. तो चाहे आप ऐसे लिखो, चाहे future value is equal to present value into 1 plus r raised to the power n करके लिखो, the thing means the same. Now please solve, see where you are getting this rate of return, because CVAF factor will be 6. So now move to the CVAF table. Number of years 5, value 6. You need to move horizontally. CVAF table open करो आप लोग. What I see is that cameras are getting switched off. Anji, yes, anyone have the question? Yes, Pranat. V?
जो एनुअल कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट में 12 इयर्स पे मिलेगा तो फिर ये 5 इयर्स पे मिलेगा.
5 इयर्स इसलिए लेंगे क्योंकि जब भी आप डिपॉजिट शुरू करोगे वो 5 सालों के लिए होगा, और 5 इयर्स में वो 30,000 बनना चाहिए. तो चाहे आज शुरू करो तो 5 इंस्टॉलमेंट्स होंगी, चाहे आप 12 इयर्स के बाद शुरू करो तब भी 5 इंस्टॉलमेंट्स होंगी. तो नंबर ऑफ पीरियड्स फॉर द इन्वेस्टमेंट विल बी 5. In 5 years, 5,000 each should grow to 30,000. So n will be taken as 5.
बट मैम 12 इयर्स से पहले तो उस अमाउंट को मैच्योरिटी तो उसकी 12 इयर्स बाद ही होगी ना.
हाँ, वैल्यू 30,000 उन 5 इयर्स के बाद ही आएगी. 12 से शुरू करके 5 इयर्स के बाद 30,000 आएगी, पर नंबर ऑफ इयर्स जिनमें कंपाउंडिंग होनी है दैट इज 5. So we take n as 5. Okay. Okay, please solve. Just give me a second. I'll have to put the laptop on charging. So please put the answer in the chat box. Okay, I'll also check the answer. Just give me a second.
Ma'am, can you please explain again how can we determine the
Yeah,
rate?
just give me a second, Vamini. I'll just check the answer and then I'll explain it again. Okay, so should I explain from the start? So, in this question, what you have been asked that we need to form a college fund of 30,000 for which we'll be depositing 5,000 each for 5 years. Okay, now this 5,000 each, I'll just make a timeline. Okay, and even better, I think, okay, let's take this as 5 installments. So, starting from any point of time, you are depositing 5 installments at the end of each year. Now, you take this as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, or you take it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means one and the same thing. You are depositing 5 installments and you want that these should grow to 30,000 at the end of this time duration. Now, even though the first installment is being made 12 years from now, whenever you start depositing, those will be 5 installments. तो आपके जो number of periods हैं जिनमें interest compound होगा, that will be 5. तो इट डज नॉट मैटर कि आज वो इंस्टॉलमेंट डिपॉजिट हो या 12 इयर्स के बाद हो, जब भी स्टार्ट होगा डिपॉजिट होना वो कितनी बारी कंपाउंड होगा, 5 टाइम्स कंपाउंड होगा. तो आप नंबर ऑफ पीरियड्स क्या लोगे, 5 लोगे. ठीक है. फिर आपकी इक्वल इंस्टॉलमेंट्स है तो आपने एन्युटी टेबल यूज करना है. Since you are compounding, you are calculating the future value, we make use of the CVAF table. What is missing is that we don't know at which rate of interest will this compounding take place. So what I do is I'll open the table. I'll just show the table. I'm not having the CVAF table with me. I'll show you a simple table. आप अपने पास CVAF table open कर लो. And then since I know the value, factor value, which is 6, and I know time period 5, I start from here. CVAF table में आप 5 से horizontally move करोगे और आप देखोगे कि कहाँ पर आपकी वैल्यू 6 के क्लोज आ रही है. कहाँ पर आ रही है? आई थिंक समवेयर 9 और 10 के बीच में आ रही होगी वैल्यू. Vamini, are you having the table right now?
No, ma'am, I have the other one.
No, this is not the table. You need the annuity factor table.
I don't think I have it.
10%
Read out
and
the heading of the tables. Can anyone present the table right now? The future value annuity factor table.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, one of you please present the table. Even better is to sit with a hard copy of the table. That would be better. These are very small questions you are solving. For the lengthier questions, you need hard copy of the table. Yes, Vamini, please open the table. Pranath has shared the link. Anyone having the hard copy, you can share the screen using the
Is
laptop.
it is it that table which has been shared on the group?
There are 4 tables that have been shared on the group.
Yeah. Yes,
Each,
ma'am.
yeah. So
It's fine.
open table A2, I believe it should be A2. Just open
A2.
the table.
Okay.
Just read
Yes,
the
ma'am.
title of the table. Okay,
It's
Madhav
written
is
future.
presenting. Yes.
Yeah.
Madhav, if you could zoom in. If you could zoom in more.
Okay.
9% is the answer because the value is closest to 9%. Yes. So move to time period 5. Very good. So Vamini, you can start seeing that the values are
Hmm.
starting from 6 point. Yeah, this is 5.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
5 से start हो रही and then they are increasing. Move
okay.
horizontally 6. Value is somewhere between 9 and 10%. Can you locate the value now?
Yes,
So,
ma'am. Got it.
class, you can either write 9% or even better, you write the interest rate would be somewhere between 9 to 10%. You needn't arrive at the exact rate here. It's not required. The deposit should offer an interest rate between 9 to 10%. This would be the answer. Okay, I hope this is clear to everyone. I'll just move to the next question. Okay, let's move to another question on the application of time value of money. Please read the question carefully. A company wants to replace an existing machinery after 5 years. The machinery is likely to cost 5,20,000 at the end of 5 years. However, 20,000 can be realized by selling the existing machinery. Find out the annual amount of money to be deposited at 10% rate of interest for next 5 years to get the desired sum of money for replacement. Now you are standing at 0 point of time and you need to replace a machine after 5 years. So this is the time at which you are replacing the machine. What you know today is that after 5 years, the cost of the machine will be 5,20,000. Also, we know that there is an existing machine which will be disposed of at 20,000 at the end of this duration. तो आपके लिए जो नेट कॉस्ट आएगी सेल प्रोसीड्स माइनस करके the net cost of the machine will be 5 lakh. First point to be clear in this question is that what exactly you require is 5 lakh and you require this amount at the end of 5 years. If this is not clear to anyone, please ask. If this
Ma'am,
point
can you
is
please
not
explain the
clear,
question
yes,
again?
I'll explain the question again. Now, a company is operating with a machine. What the company knows at 0 point of time, that is today, is that after 5 years we will have to replace this machine. And when we go to purchase the new machine, it will cost us 5,20,000. Okay. This cost is after 5 years. So this amount is required after 5 years. Also, the existing machine can be sold in scrap at 20,000. तो जो आपकी existing machine है उसकी scrap value after 5 years will be 20,000. I will reduce the scrap value effectively. What I require after 5 years is 5 lakh rupees. Okay. Is this clear now, Sumit?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now we need to deposit some amount every year for next 5 years. इसका मतलब हर year आपको कुछ amount deposit करना है at rate of interest 10% so that you get 5 lakh at the end of the 5th year. So you need to calculate that amount. अब सबसे पहले आपको ये डिसाइड करना है कि ये क्वेश्चन कंपाउंडिंग का है या डिस्काउंटिंग का है. जस्ट मेक अ गेस. एनीवन कैन टेल मी, इज द क्वेश्चन ऑन कंपाउंडिंग और डिस्काउंटिंग?
Discounting, I guess.
डिस्काउंटिंग क्यों आदेश? डिस्काउंटिंग से कैसे सॉल्व कर सकते हो आप? Okay, anyone else? If you can't explain, no problems. Anyone else? Yes, Siddhant, Simran, there are so many students in the class. Pranath, make a guess. Though I'll tell you, this question can be solved either ways. Pranath, you want to make a guess?
Compounding.
Okay, compounding by compounding.
In future value given है present value निकाल सकते हैं FEI.
ओके, वेरी गुड. आपको फ्यूचर वैल्यू पता है कि आपको कितनी चाहिए, तो आपको अमाउंट चाहिए जो कंपाउंड होके 5 लाख रुपीस बन जाए. ओके, सो फॉर सिंप्लिसिटी लेट्स स्टिक टू दिस वर्जन, दो दिस क्वेश्चन कैन बी सॉल्व्ड ईदर वेज, through discounting also and through compounding also, but I will explain it first through compounding so that it is easier to comprehend. कौन सी अमाउंट ग्रो हो करके 5 इयर्स के बाद आपको 5 लाख रुपीस देगी, आपने वो अमाउंट कैलकुलेट करनी है. वन थिंग वी नो दैट द क्वेश्चन इज ऑन कंपाउंडिंग, सो वी विल बी यूजिंग द CVAF टेबल because we are talking about 5 equal installments. CVAF table 10% for 5 years. Okay. तो जो भी अमाउंट हम डिपॉजिट कर रहे हैं, जो भी एन्युटी अमाउंट है, इनटू CVAF फैक्टर 10% फॉर 5 years, which should be equal to 5 lakh rupees. Okay, so you just need to solve this equation. Take annuity as X, CVAF factor 10% 5 years. कितना है? 6 point, I think I have 6.105. Yes, 6.105. Annuity factor table 10% 5 years, 5 lakhs. So you are getting your installment as, what is the amount coming to?
81,900.
कितना?
81,900.
81,900.
Yes.
तो हर ईयर आप 81,900 डिपॉजिट करोगे 10% पे, इट विल ग्रो टू 5 लाख रुपीस आफ्टर 5 periods of compounding. Should I explain it through discounting also, or this is clear to everyone? Not required. The discounting route not required. This is making sense. Yes. एक बारी बता देती हूँ, ना क्लियर हो कुछ नहीं होता, यू स्टिक टू कंपाउंडिंग देन। डिस्काउंटिंग में आप कैसे सॉल्व करोगे? आज की डेट में जो भी फ्यूचर कैश फ्लोज होंगे उनकी प्रेजेंट वैल्यू should be equal to the present value of 5 lakh today. I'm writing. Pranath, you want to know? You can try this route also. You will get the same answer. तो जितने भी डिपॉजिट होंगे आगे 5 डिपॉजिट्स, उनकी जो प्रेजेंट वैल्यू होगी और जो 5 लाख की वैल्यू होगी प्रेजेंट, दैट विल बी इक्वल. You will get the same answer.
Ma'am, could you just repeat what you said?
I don't want to confuse you people. Compounding is the easier way out to understand. If anyone wants to solve it through discounting, जो कॉस्ट आपको पड़ेगी 5 लाख वो 5 years के बाद है. पहले आप आज की डेट में इस 5 लाख की वैल्यू कैलकुलेट कर लोगे. सिंगल कैश फ्लो है तो मैंने यहाँ पर PVF फैक्टर यूज करा है. ठीक है. आज की डेट में जो पैसा रिक्वायर्ड है 5 जो आप डिपॉजिट करोगे उनकी प्रेजेंट वैल्यू फैक्टर से आप उसको कैलकुलेट कर सकते हो. जो भी इस 5 लाख की प्रेजेंट वैल्यू आ रही है, अभी मैं इसको 5 लाख PV लिख रही हूँ, इसकी प्रेजेंट वैल्यू शुड बी इक्वल टू द सम टोटल ऑफ द प्रेजेंट वैल्यू ऑफ 5 इंस्टॉलमेंट्स पेड. तो एन्युटी इंटू PVAF, बिकॉज 5 जो इंस्टॉलमेंट्स हैं वो इक्वल हैं, तो हम एन्युटी टेबल यूज कर रहे हैं, तो दोनों अमाउंट्स की प्रेजेंट वैल्यू सेम होनी चाहिए. आप इक्वेशन में भी फ्यूचर वैल्यू इज इक्वल टू प्रेजेंट वैल्यू 1 प्लस रेट ऑफ डिस्काउंट रेज टू द पावर n लेते हो. यहाँ पर भी 5 लाख जो डिपॉजिट होने हैं वो present terms में will be equal to whatever annuity you are taken in present terms, the sum total of the annuity taken in present terms. So if anyone has attempted, are you getting the same answer here?
हम 200 रुपीज का डिफरेंस आ रहा है.
हाँ, वो उतना डिफरेंस चलता है क्योंकि वो डेसिमल राउंडिंग का डिफरेंस होता है. Otherwise, more or less, you will get the same answer. Okay? But still, in my opinion, compounding is an easier way to understand this question. So stick to that. Okay, we'll stop here. We'll practice more questions tomorrow. So please be regular to the classes and attend the class tomorrow. Okay, if there is any doubt, you can ask. Else, you people can leave. Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a nice day.